I'm Kris Hagan. For those who don't know, I've been a language coach for many years. In my career, I've taught a wide variety of people, from famous singers and radio presenters to doctors, uni students, and yes, even desperate housewives trying to find an English lover. I've finally decided to share my thoughts, tips and tricks with the world. Also check out my YouTube channel if you want to see my ugly mush. So let's kick off this podcast with a great jingle.
Doesn't matter where you are, in the car or at the bar. Here for you comes in your ears, another word for thanks is cheers. Here's the new kid from the block, here for you around the clock. Shining all his English tips, Kris
is an anagram of risk.
Kris.
Hello. What's the theme going to be today? In your opinion, it's going to be San Remo. Now remember, San Remo is one word, not two. I don't live in Milano. I stole that joke from a friend of mine, Antonio. Ciao, Antonio. Well, what is San Remo? Well, San Remo is the Italian selection process for the song that goes to Eurovision to represent Italy. And this year, Mahmood and Blanco won. Now, the song, it's quite nice. Okay, I preferred other songs. My favourite was the song Ciao Ciao by La Rappresentanti di Lista. I always want to say represent because in English, but in Italian it's ra, not re. And their song Ciao Ciao was fantastic. But anyway, let's play my favourite. And many people's favourites as well. But Blanco and Mahmood, they won that. And Blanco's from Brescia, where I used to live. Hi, Brescian people. So yeah, they won, so they will go to Eurovision. So Eurovision fans, you will get to see Mahmood again, this time with his sidekick Blanco, whose real name is Riccardo, but we all call him Blanco because that's the name he wants to use. Now, to be honest, I was actually pleasantly surprised with his voice. I thought his voice was very, very nice. In my opinion, he should sing the song on his own, but I'm sure Mahmood wants to be in on the action. Now, later on in the podcast, I'm going to read out some of your comments that you sent me on social media. But what's first?
And I beg you to fix it.
Now, what I want you to fix this week is, well, it's actually not one thing, it's two, but they're kind of connected. Two things like Mahmood and Blanco, just to get it back in there to San Remo. I want you to remember the difference between to enjoy and to join. They are not the same thing. The amount of times I hear people saying, would you like to enjoy us? Well, it depends what you're talking about, but I think they're using the wrong verb. So would you like to join us, not would you like to enjoy us, unless you're talking about something very, very dirty-minded. So to enjoy, let's start off with to enjoy, E-N-J-O-Y. This means to get pleasure from something. So for example, you go to an adventure park for the day. Did you enjoy yourself? Did you get pleasure from going to the adventure park? Did you enjoy the roller coasters? Or did you enjoy San Remo? Just throwing it in there again. Did you get pleasure out of the show? Or did you hate it? So, did you enjoy? Enjoy is to get pleasure out of something. Whereas to join has a few different definitions. Okay, join. The first one means to connect or fasten things together. Okay, this is from the Cambridge Dictionary, so I know it's right. To connect or fasten things together. So I joined what can I join together? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I joined my cable together. I broke my television cable and I joined the two parts and fastened them together. So now my television works again. Just a bit of useless information. My cats destroyed my television in the bedroom the other week. I love my cats. Don't worry, the cats are still alive, but the TV is definitely not. I couldn't join the pieces of the television back together because it was impossible. So the first definition of join is to connect or fasten things together. Now the next one is basically when things meet at a particular point. So you can say the roads join in Bury. Okay, so the road from Ramsbottom and the road from Rochdale, they meet in the centre of Bury. And the other one is join when you meet a group of people. So you join your friends. Your friends have gone to the cinema. Would you like to join us? Remember, not enjoy. You come and join our group, our collective. No, it's not a cult, but it's you understand what I mean. So remember, enjoy and join are not the same thing.
Just a bit of adverts.
On those dark, dreary days, or sunbathing on the beach, check out our YouTube channel for our videos about comprehension, vocabulary and pronunciation. There are even videos to practice your writing. Go to YouTube and type my name, Kris Hagan. It's as easy as that. In fact, the latest video I posted on YouTube is another video of Laura and yours truly here. Go and check it out if you've not already. Now, talking about San Remo, here is one comment, and this girl is still writing. Chiara, hi Chiara. She replied with, when I said, what do you want to say about San Remo? Wow, one of the best San Remos I've ever watched, musically and aesthetically. My favourite were Donatella Rettore, la rappresentante di lista, my favourite, Irama, Morandi, that's Gianni Morandi, but also Mahmood. My least favourite was Anna Mena. I adored all the male outfits. Chiara is a designer. Go and check out her interview in our magazine. She liked all the male outfits, creative, stylish and stunning. She also adored Drusilla. Drusilla was a fantastic presenter. Maybe too many speeches about world problems and too long. They weighed the show down. My God, she's still typing. Ornella Muti and Lorena Cesarini let me down too. Oh, I don't know how they let her down. But you have to know that I have a crush on Berrettini and Mengoni. Who hasn't? So my eyes have been satisfied and so were my ears. Amadeus, the presenter, was a perfect host, and you can perceive his radio background, so you can understand that he comes from a radio background. He was also a DJ. I have to say that Eliza too let me down. Good song, but she's able to do a lot more, and her dresses were criminal. That's a bit harsh, but yeah, I actually agree. All the army of old people, Morandi, Ranieri, Zanicchi, Rettore, Berti, have been perfectly blended, so were perfectly blended, with the others. Thumbs up to them. In general, I can say many positive things about this San Remo. Sure, you can say my name. Okay, that wasn't a comment. Her name is Chiara Avezzani. Like I said, go and check out her interview in Cirque magazine. What's quite interesting is many people have actually replied to me saying, I didn't watch it. And these are all Italian people, so who watched this show?
Welcome back to Mimi Melendez, half bartender, half teacher for Kris Hagan. People wonder what kind of cocktail she's got in her shaker. Mimi, please give me one more.
Shake it and make it, girl.
She's back with her fantastic tips.
Mimi's back. Hello, Mimi.
I'm back.
What are you going to tell us about today?
Well, I'm going to be talking about bartending and serving and this question that bartenders and servers get asked all the time, which is, what do you do for your real job?
Okay.
So, people don't realize that bartending and serving can be a lifelong career, especially if you're working at the right establishment in the right city. You could really, really make a career out of it if you really enjoy it.
You didn't.
I did not.
Because I didn't mean it in a horrible way. I just meant.
Well, this is the thing.
You left to get married, that's why.
Well, I sort of aged out from behind the bar. But I went on to do, and I still do, other things within the industry.
And you can work there forever and doing different things.
That's
promotion, stuff like this,
That's
managers, stuff like that. You don't have to be pouring the drinks every day.
Yes, and it's it's the kind of industry that you really can start at the bottom, like washing dishes, and work your way up and eventually save your money and have your own place. Not a lot of industries give you a path to like business ownership. And I feel like the bar and restaurant industry is one of those that can. So I'm going to just give you really the top 5 reasons why you should pursue a career in bartending.
In a real job.
In a real job, right.
Go on then. So are we doing number 5 or number 1
We're
first?
doing number 5.
Okay.
So number 5 is that you learn so many skills. And people don't realize how many soft skills you learn. Not just where you're learning how to make drinks and the technical part of it, where you learn how to measure liquids and all of this. But also you learn.
I can't even do that, so there you go.
I can offer you a job. But you can also learn things like learning to read people.
Body language.
Yes. And it's a great way to really develop your personality if you're the kind of person who likes to talk or likes to socialize, or maybe you don't like to talk and socialize. It is a great way to kind of get you out there talking.
Yeah, it kicks you in the backside and makes you speak to people.
That's right.
You can't not speak to people.
Well,
but you can try.
You can try. Number 4 is one of my favorites, and one of the reasons why I stayed in the business so long.
Free drinks.
No, but that is a good one. Is that it's fun.
Ah, really?
How many jobs can you say that you have genuine fun at work? That when you go to work, you have a good time.
A good laugh, yeah.
Yes, and bartending is one of those. Whether you're dancing behind the bar or socializing or just enjoying what you do, making drinks, it really is fun work. I not all jobs in the bar business are fun, but if you get into the right place, if you really like music, for example, and you're working at a place that hosts live bands, that could be really fun. And the amazing thing is that you get paid to have fun.
Hey, yeah. Yesterday, if we'd have recorded yesterday, over there in that window there was a DJ, and he was practicing his DJ set, and he
really
was doing all this with the
cool.
headphones, waving his arm around. And I'm like, nobody apart from me is listening to you. Well, there you go, bless him. I didn't realise that DJs actually rehearse, but go on.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, in the neighborhood right here for
I
everyone to
digress.
hear.
Go on. And so number 3.
Number 3 is flexibility.
So legs
many
around
people.
your head.
Exactly. That's exactly
kind
how
of
I
flexibility.
bartended for all those years.
There's a girl who, nothing. Yeah.
She makes drinks with her feet. So flexibility is one of the main reasons why people get into serving a lot of times while they pursue other things or whatever else they have going on. The industry allows you to be very flexible with your schedule, last minute changes, all of these things you're able to do that you're not able to do in sort of a 9-to-5 job.
God, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The last minute, you'd be fired probably.
Yes,
if you do something like that,
yes.
Number
2 is making connections. This is a great reason to get into and stay in the bartending business. You make amazing connections, not only within the industry, but you meet all kinds of people, celebrities.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe if you want to pursue another career, maybe, or in another industry, or maybe another position, or maybe you want to get poached by someone else from another restaurant. This is the place. And I remember you asked me once, why do so many actors go into
Yeah, I was
serving?
thinking the same thing on a YouTube video.
This is why not only is the job flexible, but you're able to meet so many different people and kind of show them
on
a
a
little
quick
bit.
rotation as well.
That's
Every
right.
day is different people.
Yes, that's
Unless
right.
there's the standard alcoholic who's in there every day.
Yeah, you can ignore him. All right, so number one
This
is
is the best of the best of the
best of the
best.
best. The main reason why you stay in the business.
Money.
Money.
I was joking.
Money.
Really?
No, it's true.
What you were saying before is, don't go into an interview saying that you aren't interested in the money, and now you're like, money.
Yes. No, it's true. You have to
Ignore
pretend,
everything she
right?
said.
Yeah. You have to pretend you're not into it. But yes, that may
Good
not
money.
be the main reason why you got into bartending, but it's definitely a good reason to stay, especially if you're at the right bar. I worked at places in Miami Beach, in New York, and I can tell you that I've made up to $1,200, $1,300 in a night in like 5 or 6 hour shift.
Okay, so let's end this podcast.
Let's go
Go over
bartend.
to my hammer. Teach me how to measure liquid. I won't be salted.
Okay, yes. You'll need a few more skills than just measuring
Okay,
liquids.
chopping lemons as well. Okay, so that was your number 1.
Number 1, money.
Okay, thank you very much.
Mimi Menendez with her fantastic tips.
Okay, so that was Mimi. So now back to some more comments about San Remo. All this comprehension you're getting today. So one is a comment from Loris, okay, and he says, I really like this edition. The victory was predicted from the first day. So from the first day, he knew that they were going to win. He should have gambled on it. He should have bet on it. Gambling is bad in some countries. And he continues by saying that Mahmoud and Blanco are all the rage for youngsters these days. And we have a comment from Mattia who says his favourite was the same as mine, La Rappresentante di Lista, Ciao Ciao. They brought the most particular song in my opinion, both for the music, I mean the melody, which was really catchy, and the rhythm and groove also. And the lyrics about the imminent apocalypse because of the climate change. Climate change. Even if the message wasn't explicit, it wasn't too direct. In the end, their style and staging were really incredible and remarkable. I did love their weird clothes and the movements also while they were singing. Now, I have a comment from an anonymous student of mine. He wants to remain anonymous. How secretive. He actually says his favourite was, believe it or not, the duo who won, Mahmoud and Blanco. I like Mahmoud since his first ever appearance 2 years ago, and Blanco added to the performance being from Brescia. I had mentioned that before. I got there before you. All in all, San Remo è sempre San Remo. Remember, San Remo is one word, not two. And this is true for the atmosphere you breathe walking in the streets, for the fans who literally invade the city centre during the festival, and for the music, which is the focus of a show that lasts 5 5 long, being the operative word, days. I love the festival for all these things. I always lived it since I loved it, not lived it. Spelling mistake. I've always loved it since I started watching it eons ago. And even more in the last 3 years being here on the spot, because this student actually lives also in San Remo, you lucky beggar. And one last comment by Ray. Maybe you can understand who he is. He said to me that he likes the same song as me. Ciao, ciao. La rappresentante di lista. My God, I'll learn how to say that. It's like a tongue twister instead of the one that actually won. So my question is, if most people who've sent me messages prefer the song I prefer, why did Mahmood and Blanco win? Anyway, I'm very happy for Mahmood and Blanco, and I'm sure they'll be wonderful at Eurovision. I don't know about the presenters. Mika, okay, his English is perfect, but Laura Pausini and Alessandro Catalan, I hope they have a couple of lessons before they get on the stage, the international stage of Eurovision. So now, with my broken hand, I will salute you all, and we'll see you all next week. I won't see you. You'll hear me, and I won't hear you, unless you send me a nice message. So bye-bye for now. Jingle!
Doesn't matter where you are, in the car or at the bar. Here for you comes in your ears, another word for thanks is cheers. Here's the new kid from the block, here for you around the clock. Shining on his English lips, Kris
is an anagram of risk.